Oh, shh. First grade. Oh, I'm watching animals here. You gotta keep it down. Oh, they're gone. Well, hey, I'm glad you came here today. I'm glad you showed up. I'm dressed like this because we've got some fun things for you today. We're going to be talking about animal pairs with Mrs. Knoll. She's got a good story for you. I'm going to teach you a couple new words that has to do with the animal pairs and wild animals. And Mrs. Fernandez, well, she's teaching you a couple neat phonic tricks with E, and EA. So stick with us till the end. Right now, I'm going to ship you off to Mrs. Fernandez, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Hello, boys and girls. And today we are going to be talking about prefixes. So I'm going to write the word prefix up here. And the prefixes that we're going to work with are un, pre, and re. And a prefix is a word part that's added to the beginning of a word. A prefix changes the meaning of a word. So, for example, here is the word heat. H-E-A-T. If I add the RE, the prefix RE right there, we've changed it to reheat. So I'm going to underline that. The re means again. So adding re to the word changes the meaning of heat to heat again. It also adds a syllable to the word. So for example, Mom will heat my soup, or I will reheat the soup tonight when I get hungry. So now let's take the prefix un. And the meaning of that means not, or the opposite of. So if we have the word clean, my room is clean, just by adding the prefix un, we know that your room is not clean. It's the opposite of clean, but I know none of you have an unclean room. And the last one is the pre. So when we take the prefix pre, the meaning is before, like in read and pre-read, or reading something before. So we're going to go ahead and take those prefixes and we're going to watch a very, very short clip that gives us an example of some of these prefixes.
So prefixes are something you attach to the beginning of a word. That's neat. But here's another interesting thing about prefixes. Prefixes change the meaning of the word they are attached to, which makes sense. So prefixes are attachments that you put at the beginning of a word that changes the word. It doesn't mean the same thing after it has the prefix on it. Some examples of prefixes are re, miss, dis, sub, un, and pre. These are prefixes or special attachments that you can put at the beginning of a word that changes the meaning of the word. How about this? Let's attach some prefixes to words to see how the meaning changes, and you'll see just how cool they are. First, let's look at the prefix re. Every prefix has a meaning. The prefix re means again. We could attach re to many words, but let's attach re to the word fill. Refill. What do you think refill means? Do you know? Yeah, refill means to fill again.
Okay, boys and girls, there's another prefix I want to talk about because I know we love, and I love, talking about kindness. So let's talk about one of the prefixes with kindness.
If we add the prefix un to the word kind, we'll get the word unkind. Un means not. That's why unkind describes someone who's not kind. I choose to be kind.
Boys and girls, great job with prefixes today. I choose kindness too. Great job. Keep up the good work.
All right, welcome back, first grade. Thank you, Mrs. Fernandez. Those are really good things to know. It always gets me, EA, EE, the sound it makes, but thank you for helping with that. Well, what you're looking at in front of you, first grade, are your words to know for this week. Got my words I caught earlier in the week. Let's see if you still remember them. Here we go. First one, because. Blue, B-L-U-E, the color. Into, or tiny guy. Other, and small. They're still a little wet. Oh well, they'll fry up nice and taste delicious, I'm sure. Now, the other two words for you guys are really important for today's story. They are danger and partner. Let's see what danger's all about. Spell it with me. D-A-N-G-E-R. Danger.
Danger. Mom keeps her cub out of danger.
It says danger. If there is danger, there is a risk of being hurt or harmed. And that's why the mom was trying to protect her cub. Now, what kind of danger do you stay away from? For me, it's the dark. I'm scared of the dark. I've told you guys that since day one. Hate it. Don't like it. Let's see the next word. Partner.
Partner. A person who works with you to do something is your partner. A partner is a big help.
Yeah, can you guys think of any partners you have and things you do with them? I'll give you a hint right now. This might be what your partner looks like. Is it your mom or dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, aunt, or uncle? They help you with things around the house? I bet. Well, that's it for this week with your high-frequency words to know. Right now, let's go find more out about animals, animal pairs, animal partners. I hope they don't get in danger. All right, Mrs. Knoll, on to you. See you guys.
Genre, nonfiction. Essential question. How do animals help each other? Read about unusual animal partners. Animal Teams by Rachel Mann. Can a small bird help a big giraffe? Can a shrimp help a fish? Yes, they can. These may seem like odd friends, but many animals work together in teams. These animals help each other in lots of ways. Let's find out how. Some birds live off the backs of big animals. Why do the animals let the birds stay? The birds help. They eat bugs off the animal's skin. The big animals help the birds too. They keep the birds safe. And it is a good deal for them because they have lots of sweet bugs to eat. The goby fish and the blind shrimp make a good team. The shrimp can't see, so the goby helps. The goby looks out for danger, and the shrimp stays close. When the goby flicks its tail, it means that it is time to hide. The shrimp helps the goby too. It will go into a hole to hide. It lets the goby hide here too. The shrimp and the goby hide until it is safe to go out. Zebras and wildebeests live on the hot plains. They both like to eat grass all day. These animals are seen together a lot. Why? They stay together because they can help each other find fresh grass to eat. They also help each other keep safe. If a zebra or a wildebeest spots danger, it runs. This tells the rest to run too. Many fish want to eat the little clownfish. It needs a safe home. so it lives in a sea anemone. The clownfish is safe because most fish stay away. Why? The sea anemone stings, but the clownfish cannot feel its sting. The clownfish helps its partner too. It swims in and out, in and out. It chases away big fish that could hurt its pal. A caterpillar needs to be safe so that it can grow. Who will help? Ants will. Ants see the caterpillar and take it to a safe place. Why do ants do this? The caterpillar has a sweet liquid on its skin. The ants like the taste. Soon the caterpillar will be a pretty blue butterfly. When a little cleaner fish wants to eat, it looks for bigger fish to clean. Why? It gets a free meal when it cleans. A cleaner fish eats the pests off of other fish. The big fish want to be cleaned. They line up and wait for the cleaner fish to get to them. One is big and one is small, but the two are a team. When animals team up, they do what is best for both of them.
That was an interesting story. So boys and girls, I'd like to talk about this story a little bit more in depth. As we know, the title was Animal Teams. I see that EA in the title. Also, the genre of it is nonfiction or an informational text. We talked about that a little bit last time with our other story. But boys and girls, what I want to talk about with Animal Teams is the main idea. So boys and girls, the main idea of animal teams is animal teams work together to help each other. So can you match the animal teams with what they do? Well, let's see. So boys and girls, on the next page here, I have 4 different animal teams from the story. And then I also have the things that they do. Well, we need to match them up. So what I'm going to do is get a line here. So on this side, I have birds and big animals. Do you remember what they did to help each other? I have zebras and wildebeests, the caterpillar and ant, and the cleaner fish and big fish. And over here, we have what they do. So let's look at the first one. These 2 animals help each other find grass to eat and warn of danger by running. So if I look over here, what were the animals that like to eat a lot of grass, and then if danger was near, they'd start running away? Oh, I remember. It was the zebras and wildebeest. So I'm going to draw a line connecting them. All right. I'm going to have to come back and keep getting my line, just so you know. Now, the next one says, the smaller animal eats bugs off the bigger animal's skin. The big animal keeps the smaller animal safe. So which animal over here really liked to eat bugs off the bigger animal's skin? Was it birds and big animals, caterpillar and ant, cleaner fish and big fish? Well, I remember. The bird. Bird liked to eat the bugs off the bigger animal's skin. All right, I'm going to get my line again. Now here, the smaller animal cleans and eats pests off of the bigger animal. Oh, well, I see a clue there, the word cleans. Cleans. Well, the cleaner fish, I remember, liked to clean and eat pests off the bigger animal. So now that only leaves this last one, but I'm not going to draw my line too fast here. I want to make sure it's right. So let's see. The one animal carries the other animal to safety. The animal that is carried has a sweet liquid on its skin that the other animal likes to taste. Is that the caterpillar and ant? Yes, it is. Oh, I forgot my line. Look at my line. Here we go. So, boys and girls, these are some animal pairs from our story and how they help each other.